Kobolds and spiders. Expected resistance. Holy.
Now, strike swiftly.
The kobolds are certainly not my things down. No loot seeds. We have 3 paths. Locked path. A key. Specific key. So we really have 1 path. Right. Army of kobolds. The words Endor Sewage Authority have been crossed out, and underneath, written with crude letters, it reads, Not Enter's Kingdom of Spiders. Ooh, that's a lot of enemies. I blast them with something. And that doesn't have to be anything powerful, but they're in such a nice group there that I'd like to use something. I don't have anything area of effect. No, I might have actually.
Wait here a moment.
They have a couple potions like alchemical fire type potions. The thing is, I don't know. Are they all single target ones? Alchemist fire. Single targets. Single foot back. Once this goo is exposed to air, it becomes tough and resilient, able to hold a creature in place for up to 2 rounds. I don't think this will do us much good. What do we have? Cobble. Healer, chieftain. We want to kill the weaker ones as quickly as possible.
Now, strike swiftly.
And play the healer out. Summon dire badger. Oh my god. Can't see the fucking
We won't both walk away from this.
wolf anymore.
Now! Strike swiftly!
What? You healed for 2 points. 2 fucking points. Ah, so dead. More
Stay
importantly,
close.
he's stuck.
And step where I step. Now! Strike swiftly!
I'm trying to draw attention away from them. Fuck. Well, lost the pool. Same time we ended the fight, so...
I have to lighten this load.
Okay. Things didn't go amazingly well, but well enough. Kingdom of Spiders. Well, individual giant spider is probably killable, and we have regeneration. So we can take them one at a time, which should be fine. There's 2 of them. This is not gonna work. It absorbs 5 points of damage. Point was to kill the god of spiders, though, not every spider in that place.
My steel will strike true!
very hard to do damage to it.
We won't both walk away from this.
This isn't gonna last long. What else are we gonna do with this alchemical fire? I suppose if we encounter a troll, it's gonna be very useful. It's out. Rusty bastard sword. Probably isn't all that useful. Question is, where exactly do we want to go to? We can't evade all the spiders, that goes without saying. We don't want to get into any kind of group fight. We're here to kill the god spider. Okay, you have the straightforward fighting route, and you have the sneaky route. So I guess this is where we want to really be. Dire spider. Well, it is very difficult, but that's not exactly god of spiders, is it? This nightmarish monstrosity appears to be in the process of laying eggs. Yeah, that is a big son of a bitch. Might be too big to actually escape, though. Within the sewers underneath Endor, I've discovered a lair of giant spiders. Among them lives a queen so monstrous that an army of men could not defeat her. Fortunately, her massive size makes it impossible for her to leave her lair. Unfortunately, she seems to be busy laying eggs. Yeah, she's protecting a corpse. It's probably a good corpse. Bigger problem is the dire spider, in fact. I believe if I could get rid of it, basically have this in the bag. With her, we could probably use long-range weapons to deal with the situation. Which means, hello, strap kits. Dire Spider is a much better fighter than I am. Even if I protect myself from the poison, I will not survive in a direct combat situation. And I don't see... I could summon a creature to aid me, but I don't think it would be enough. Basically it's going to be a trap too. I don't know how many traps we need to take care of him, but I see very little point in trying to hold back this. Guess we'll start with traps we want to get rid of. Save the stronger traps from the first time. Minor assets planned. I also don't know its saving throws, so it could evade quite a lot of traps, or at least any serious damage from them. We have minor traps. Minor traps are fairly worthless, and they use up a significant amount of my inventory space. Minor blob of acid. A rich negative energy. Okay, we have all the minor traps here. I'm going to end this with a couple of strong traps, because I don't want to fight it. I don't. So I need to make sure that if it survives this far, it will just fucking die. We have 48 magic missile wands, so basically, what is that? 96 shots? Where is it? Fuck. Fuck! Can't move. I'm so fucking dead. Freedom! We would need freedom. Don't have freedom. That would require build of agility, which is incredibly expensive. Can I shoot at you then? Shoot something.
We
Does it regenerate? No. So all the damage will stick. Fucking sewer rat. Where is it?
My steel will strike true.
Don't do. What the fuck are you doing? Why won't you move? I'll keep the trap still here. And there's no guarantee that I don't have to retreat here another time. We still should have the strong sonic traps. It doesn't seem like this one is doing ranged damage, it's just preventing you from moving. It's fairly hard to hit though. Yeah, I don't think this is a good way to try to take it out. It has spell resistance, so there's no good way of taking it out, but this is much more reliable than the archery. We need to throw incredibly high attack roll before we hit it, and it has protection, so we're much better off just using the magic missiles, even though she can block out quite a few of them. She doesn't regenerate, she went to injured very quickly, so she doesn't have a massive amount of it. Much more than we could handle in a direct fight. Ooh, she has a lovely voice. It's at half health. We spent about 15 charges, so we can easily kill him with just a wand. No pass. It's below 25% health. No help coming, no regeneration. Easy peasy. This is definitely one of the stronger points about being a rogue. You can choose how you really fight. You can use a lot of different tools to handle things. What is this? Huh, not noticed that. The helmet. You can't actually loot the corpse. I thought was the only interesting thing here. Oh, it's a hard area to move in. Potion of a heal. Gundir's axe. Plus 2 axe.
I have to lighten this load.
Rusted full plate. Critically interesting. As you examine the faceplate of this fearsome helmet, you swear there is a presence within, staring out at you. Well, another cursed item maybe? Leave the rest of the spiders alone. There are other corpses there. I don't want to start wondering what we got here. It's a bit too dangerous. Oh my god, you fucking move! Terrain is terrible. There's a clear path that, but no. I'm guessing if I'd have to take a guess, is that it's there to prevent the spider queen from actually running around. So they're used, he's used something to block it. So because there's no way he can make it mobile otherwise in a clear way. Right. So what exactly do we get? No, not yet. At this point, it doesn't make any difference anyway. We still have one more pathway to go through. We find any loot there? Uh, well, whether we find any loot or not, we'll look at our loot after we've gone through it. Are we able to persuade? Pickpockets? But what then? Tumbling is always good. Also increases your armor class. Use magic device is certainly useful. Setting traps, not sure if this is needed anymore. It's not exactly bad, but it's as high as it needs to be. Uncanny dodge. Okay, what do we want? Anything that improves sneak. We are not a fighter. Extra attack with a ranged weapon. Not bad, considering how we've usually fought with the distraction. And we mostly have our dexterity based fighting. Would also go for specific weapon focus. I don't think so. Maybe improve our, well, doesn't make much sense to improve our stealth ability since invisibility potions are cheap and plentiful. Fine finding. You can fight well against invisible creature. We roll miss chances. Creatures get no bonus to hit the character in melee. Be useful. Expertise. +5 to armor class when we need survivability. Wouldn't be a bad idea. But it's how it works that makes it sort of all worthless for us. Because I can't just put it on and move around. It's only when I fight someone that it's mostly on. Just pick something. Knockdown could be very useful. Rapid reload. I don't think I'm that kind of a thief. An archer. Maybe stealthy. Item. Again, the invisibility. Exotic proficiency. This would basically allow us to use cookery and command. Martial wouldn't allow us really to use anything new or interesting. Um, cold shot. Disabling attack against an opponent. The problem is, it comes at a penalty and I suck at fighting all anyway. So if I would be forced to use these, I would still gonna get steamrolled quite. I think I'll take the stealthy. It's fitting for the character, and I don't particularly have any place I want to spend it anyway, so you're stealthier than normal. Recovering your own traps always succeeds. Don't have to make any rolls. Minor spike. Minor frost. Well, we did spend most of our traps though. The weaker ones. Yeah, strong sonic. Don't think I want to buy anything minor or even average, but a couple of stronger traps could help. One more place where we have to take a look we can, but after that, I guess that's it. We'll just report the secret hideout. Well, shit. We want to fight here where no other spider can react and see us. It will take some damage, but we also regenerate. If it had its poison, I think they might have had a chance. Not regenerating. Have to be careful with the helmet. Very, very, very careful. Hmm. Can I break this? Yes. Oh fuck, we do have a wand of summoning, don't we? Got it at some point, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Without a single charge though, so it's basically a scroll. What do we have here? I'm guessing some kind of a creature again, but a Latinus cube. right? How the fuck do you kill a gelatinous cube? I think I'll try my wand of missiles on it. I'm not sure what would work, really. It's immune to pretty much everything. Seems to be stuck there too. Here it is. Flawless victory. Four gold pieces. Potion of invisibility and kind of short sword. It's either borderline destroyed or it's magical, because otherwise it would not have survived. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. All we have to do is report back. Actually, all we have to do now is we know that we're not going to get new loot. We need to identify what we have. Helm of the Spider Lord. As you examine the faceplate of this fearsome helmet, you swear there is a presence within, staring out at you. Legend speaks of a fierce drow warrior, now known only as the Spider Lord, whose armies laid waste to the land centuries past. It is said that he was able to command legions of giant spiders, and to entangle his enemies in magical webs. If this is the helm once worn by that legendary being, then it is a mystery how it came to be found within the sewers of the city of Endor, only usable by evil. Spell immunity web, dark vision, summon creature 4 once per day, with 5 uses per day. Well, either the guy was murdered there, or it's another cursed item. Uh, I think he was basically just cursed there. Alternatively, he's the demon spider. It's another cursed item. Either way, I can't use it. I'm gonna sell it. Doesn't matter. Limit 42. Doom Blade. Doom! On hit, Doom level 1, Scare level 1. It's better than the current weapon we have, so enable that. Nope. Nope. Just whatever. So nothing besides that. Another Doom Blade, okay. The Will plus 1. Sword Blade. Gauntlets. Pretty worthless all around. Studded leather armor plus 1. Fingers axe. Well, loot wise, we did fine. Nothing useful. Well, I suppose the Doom blade is better than just a normal enchanted blade, but it's not amazingly better. Still, I'll take it. I'll quickly report the killing of the spider. Don't think we're gonna get anything from that, but there's no harm in mentioning it.
'Tis a long day. I could use a drink.
Same story.
Tis a long day. I could use...
Nothing new. So, we're just gonna walk away. Still, we do have a couple of thousand gold coins again, and the items we found are by no means bad. So we're looking at maybe 10,000, depending on how good the mask is. And we do have to consider that we do want to earn money. We took this job for 35,000 gold. So not everything needs to be invested back to our own character immediately. We do want to become rich after doing this.
Protect yourself right. Armor for sale. Best it is.
We could use a few potions. One lore potion for invisibility. Invisibility we have enough, but one lore is not enough.
Well met.
I found the secret hideout of the Halfling Rogues. Indeed. And where is it? It's in the city sewers. Let me show you. Very clever and very resourceful of you, Wilmar. Well done. We will have these people exterminated right away. Here, take this gold as a small reward. Thank you, Fail, but I've already killed them, you see. You need not trouble yourself with them anymore. Outstanding. You have impressed me, Vilmar, and that is not easy to do. Anything else?
Well met.
I want you to investigate the Merthurian Mercantile Company. What about them interests you? They have been receiving large shipments of diamonds recently, and I want to know the source. Search through the mercantile headquarters in the upper city and see what you can find out. They keep books on all their transactions, and I'm sure you will find some hints there. Then go and investigate the source of these diamonds and return to me. Very well, I'll do this immediately. Excellent. Return to me when you have some answers. Arthurian diamonds. Anything new from you?
Hello.
No. So we either go steal some loot randomly or go for the Arthurian diamonds. Seems like an easy choice.
What?
We could buy bags from this guy, I think. Buy backpacks. Guild bags. This is a standard bag useful for carrying miscellaneous items. You can donate anything held in the bag by speaking with Vico. But what good is the donation gonna do? I don't particularly care though. I really don't, because it's less money for me. Worthless rubbish. Another one of missiles. So 75 shots still left. Oh, unidentified ring. Anthracite. Spot plus 8. Would be very useful. We could have used Rod of Frost to get rid of the spider webs. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Anything else? 7,000. So we have 15,000 gold thanks to this. And another Doom Blade. 16,500 gold pieces. I think I'll keep most of it as gold. Couple of lore potions. Do we have haste potions? Or yeah. I think I'll buy a couple of extra invisibility ones. Never know when you need it. I think yeah, probably good enough. One cat's grace. I spent one. That's it. Do you have summoning spell? No. So 15,000 gold. Add 35 to that, and we're a rich man with proper equipment. Right. We have a lot of items we can still rely on. Sort of want to buy a couple extra sonic traps, but we have I suppose, a decent amount of them. Well, 3. Strong holy trap would be good too. Actually, why not holy traps? Yes. Still have 15,000. Still have inventory. Still have a lot of things. We're ready to move on to another thing. Merthurian diamonds. I suppose we could do the clandestine thing. Set it in motion. Just drop it into the ground in the presence of guild thieves. Stay unnoticed yourself. We don't have to do anything else at the moment. We can go to Merthurian thieves. However, whatever we're gonna get to do with the pleasure, it's going to require some time. Dear Mr. Thrillfar, as you had requested, we are preparing to smuggle you out of Endor without the knowledge of the League. However, as certain precautions must first be taken, we cannot do this at our agreed upon date. Please be patient for just a few more days. Find a safe place to hide in the city and place where your enemies will not find you. I will contact you as soon as all is ready. Sincerely, Driven Brown. So, I have no idea what that is. I'm sure I'll get an explanation at some point. Guild thieves are pretty much everywhere, I think. They're the rogues. Well, I have to drop it right in front of your nose. Now there's a rope there. Maybe this isn't a good section of the city. It also has a lot of items already there. That's it. Depending on how the mercantile job goes, might want to go to one of the noble houses and steal something extra. Not exactly struggling for money though, but we did a lot of the work with the paladin already,
Well met.
or ex-paladin. It's just a matter of picking the stuff from the chest. Well, there is the Varasti estate and some other estate there, and I suppose whatever that is. So we do have a couple of unknown houses too we could just loot, but I don't know. I suppose it doesn't matter. But it might be interesting to see what's in the houses. At least we know what the Riverville estate has. And this one had basically some kind of a altar for the dark god. Maybe the other houses could have similarly interesting things, even though we're not really super interested in the food, because we can deal with things with the loot and equipment we have. But wouldn't hurt to take a peek. If we don't find nothing special, we can always just walk out.